If you plan to run Drupal on a computer with macOS 10, and you aren't already a whiz at managing Apache, MySQL, and PHP on your computer, then this video is for you. If you'll be running Drupal only on Microsoft Windows computers, go to the other video in the series Installing WAMP instead. By the time we're done, your computer will have all the components you need to run a basic installation of Drupal. The first place that we need to go is to this website, which is at MAMP.mp4. Once there, you'll see that there are two versions of MAMP available. The one on the left is MAMP Pro, which is a for-pay system, which has some pieces that we really don't need. We're good enough with the ordinary MAMP. You can read more about it by clicking on this button here, or you can just go to the download page by clicking here. Once there, the latest version will be listed here, and you can click on it to download. We've already downloaded it, so I'm going to switch to the Finder, hide everything else, and unpack this file. On the Mac, what you would do to unpack it is to double-click, look through the license agreement, and if you agree, which I assume you will, you click Agree. And the result is a disk image, which contains both MAMP and MAMP Pro. Again, we only need MAMP, so you'll drag that into your Applications folder right there. The copy will take a few seconds, and when it's done, you can see MAMP by double-clicking on this alias to your Applications folder, like so. You can then close this window, and if you like, you can eject this disk image by dragging it down to the Eject. Once you're in the Applications folder, scroll down until you see MAMP, and open it by double-clicking on it. The first time you download MAMP, it will ask you if it's okay to open it since it was downloaded from the internet. Since we trust our source, we're going to say Open. Two things will happen. First, the MAMP program itself will open, and second, it will open this start page. I'm going to switch back to the MAMP program so we can take a closer look. In the left-hand part of the screen, you see Apache Server and MySQL Server. You can start and stop these servers at any time by clicking on this button. When the servers are stopped, the lights glow red. When they're started again, they glow green. In order to run Drupal, you'll always have to have the Apache Server and MySQL Server running. The page that was launched when MAMP started is called the Start page, and you can launch that at any time by clicking on this button. From here, you have many different options, such as controlling your MySQL database using phpMyAdmin. We'll be doing that a lot in this series. We're going to go back to MAMP right now and look at the preferences. We're going to change a few things in here. First of all, we want to change the folder that Apache is looking for its document root directory. The reason for that is right now, it's stored inside the Applications folder. The problem with having your document root directory in your Applications folder is that many backup systems don't look there. Instead, they look in your Documents directory, so we're going to put ours there. The first thing we want to do is create that document root, and we'll do that by going back to the Finder, by clicking on it, go up to Finder and hide others. And now I'm going to go into my directory, which in this case is Users, Tom Geller, and Sites. And in here, I'm going to create a new folder, which I'll call Drupal. This is where all of our Drupal files will live. I'm now going to switch back to the MAMP application and change the document root so that it goes to that place. Again, that was Macintosh HD, Users, Tom Geller, Sites, Drupal, and then Open. And that chooses the correct folder. There's one other thing that we're going to do, which is to change the ports that MAMP uses. Right now, it uses these non-standard ports, 8888 and 8889. The reason we want to change this is if we don't, whenever you look at the page in your Drupal site, it's going to have not only the name of localhost, which is your local computer, but it'll say localhost:8888, which is a little bit inconvenient if you're typing out URLs. So I'm going to set to default Apache and MySQL ports, like so, and then click on OK. The servers will restart, and it will ask you for your password. There we go. We now have MAMP running on the ports we want and pointing to the correct folder. I'm going to just say Open Start page again to make sure it's working. And there we go.